Here we are, 2025 Tesla Model 3 Performance versus a 2019 Chevrolet Corvette Grand Sport. Okay, right off the bat, this isn't going to be a comparison as far as speed goes or performance. It's just going to be kind of a side-by-side walkthrough, just for fun. I'll tell you, I have a customer that I'm picking up at the airport on the Corvette, and he's flying in from Ohio to pick up this Grand Sport. My original customer, traded this in for a BMW 5 Series, little transition. But pretty cool to kind of look at these. You know, this is the epitome of performance and fun for the money in 2019, and still to this day, a benchmark of sorts. Don't mind the family running around in the background. And then the Tesla Model 3 Performance, my personal Quicksilver car. Love the car, 25. Have a bunch about it on my channel. We'll do some more videos on this car that I've kept and enjoyed, despite a few paint issues, but we kind of have that settled as far as that goes. But 0.21, I think, drag coefficient on the Tesla, 0.28, 0.27 maybe. Obviously more downforce. At high speed, you know, this is going to be the handler. But 0 to 60 as little as 2.9, around 3.6, 3.8, 3.9, based on what you read. So maybe a second slower to 60, but in quarter mile, I think still faster on the Model 3 Performance based on what you're seeing. But at speed and on the track, I mean, you are laying on the ground. So obviously this is a car and you don't have to worry about overheating or brakes or whatever software. So, you know, pros and cons both ways. This isn't an ICE versus EV comparison. I know people will have their opinions each way, but I just thought it'd be kind of cool to showcase these together. And then, you know, as evolution goes, so personally, I have 2 car seats in the back. So really quick and proficient and efficient. But anyway, figured I'd kind of throw these together and give you kind of a unique look. You gotta appreciate what Chevrolet has done with this Grand Sport, which are a little harder to find these days. This 19 that we had, and looks really great, man. Black when it's clean, there's nothing like it. As far as acceleration handling, I drove the Corvette just a little bit, and look, that engine is amazing. That V8 engine, 460-ish horsepower. It's awesome. And the sound, you know, no replacement for displacement. All the cliches that are sometimes true. It's awesome, and it's visceral, and it feels great. That said, this Tesla Model 3 Performance, man, so quick, so efficient, and obviously, when I was 20-something, I wouldn't have minded being in the manual transmission Corvette, which this is, by the way. I kind of buried the lead there. And sitting in traffic, you know, riding the clutch and shifting gears, and then not having adaptive radar cruise in traffic. I like to drive, but Tesla's full self-driving or even their autopilot is really, really nice when you're looking at traffic delays and all that sort of thing. So, you know, you get these cars for different reasons, but it's entertaining to me that in 2025, when this is being shot, you can have a performance car that holds its own and goes even quicker in some capacities than the Corvette. So pretty cool. Anyway, quick little look at the Grand Sport versus the Tesla Model 3 Performance. And hope you enjoy. Any questions, comments? I'm sure I'll get plenty. What are you even doing putting those cars next to each other? But hey, that's kind of what I like to do on this channel, is do stuff like this and put these together next to each other. I'm gonna pop in. I parked really closely, but I was gonna see if I could sneak into the Corvette and just kind of give people a reminder of what that manual transmission looks like. It's cool. And look, don't get me wrong, the clutch is fun, and truly feeling each gear and revving and holding each gear is special and will always be, I think, for everybody. T-top, of course, removable top, and the trunk back. So anyway, that's it for now on the Chevrolet Corvette Grand Sport versus the Tesla Model 3 Performance. Like I said, anybody has any questions, comments, perspectives, insights, maybe you've owned both, let me know. The performance is awesome and quick on both, but you know, for a daily driver, it's tough to beat one that gives you room for 4, maybe 5 2-car seats in this case. And nose to nose, Tesla a little bit taller, though not as much as I thought it would be. Like I said, about a 0.21 drag coefficient is what I'm hearing. based on stats, 0.28 or 2.7, so very, very close. But nose to nose, again, kind of a fun little look at the 19 Grand Sport. And the screaming child on the background, sorry for that. Pretty look, pretty profile. Again, kind of another perspective for you on this Quicksilver 25 Tesla Model 3 Performance and this 19 Grand Sport, which really for the year looks great. Beautiful car and really fun to drive still. Very, very different than a Tesla EV, but again, something for some perspective. Anyway, hope you're all having a good one. Take care, be positive, and enjoy. See you guys.